Okay. All right, Destiny. So you mentioned that you struggle with this type of quadratic equation involving fraction. So let me do this one and see if I can help you out or clarify certain things. Anyway, every time you deal with fraction, you have to go through the process of clearing out the fraction, meaning you want to get rid of the denominators, right? And one way of doing this is by first finding the LCD, also called as the least common denominator. And as you can see here, 4, 2, and 12 are the denominators, and the least common out of those is 12, right? So 12 is your LCD. So that's your first step. Now, second step is to multiply all those terms by the LCD so that I can clear out the fraction right after that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply this by 12, right? That's 3/4 h squared plus times 12 again, 12 times 1/2h plus times 12 1/12. And then here times 12 again, but we know it's going to be 0 at the end. Okay? Alright, so so what do I do now? Alright, so I use the LCD and the denominators to clear out the fraction. So now I do 12 divided by 4, that's 3, so I have 3 remaining, so I put it on top here. I have 12 divided by 2, which is 6, I have 6 remaining. And then here I have 12 divided by 12, and I have 1. Okay? No more fractions, right? No more denominators. So now whatever I have remaining, I'm going to multiply with those remaining terms, right? 3 times 3h squared, that's 9h squared. Plus 6 times 1h, that's 6h. And then plus 1 times 1, that is 1, equal to 0. 12 times 0 is 0. All right, so now it looks like a nice, how do we say that? A quadratic equation, right? No more fraction. All right, so now we can factor it, or we can use the quadratic formula. Either way, I'm not quite sure if it's factorable. Let's see. I don't think so. But let's see. We can always. So let me try 3h and 3h, right? And 1 and 1. I doubt that it's going to work. Nope, it's not going to. Oh, yes, it does work. What am I saying? Right? So 3h times 3h is 9h squared, right? And then we know that the inner and the outer, if we add them up, is going to equate to 6, right? My outer is going to be 6h, and my inner is going to be, my outer, is going to be 3h. 3h times 1 is 6h, is 3h, and then 1 times 3h is, and then you add them up, you get 6h. And then 1 times 1 is 1. So it works out perfectly. So once I have this, I can set both 3h plus 1 and 3h plus 1 the same, so I only have to use one of them. 3h plus 1 equal to 0. Subtract 1 on both sides, so you have 3h is equal to -1. And then finally you divide by 3, and you get h is equal to -1/3. And that's your solution, -1/3. Okay, so hopefully you were able to understand a little bit better. So I'm stopping.